Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm Mike Prengley. Do you have a business idea or a product that you know will take off with the right backing?
You have a chance to get some cash or some advice from some popular investors. The show Shark Tank is casting. Before you try swimming with the sharks, though, I spoke to one of the show's producers to learn what they're looking for.
Get excited, inventors. If you have something that you've wanted to show the world, you have a chance. Season 15 of Shark Tank is casting right now, and we've got the supervising casting producer, Mindy Zimrak. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We're so excited. What is the process to apply? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who have great ideas, but they don't really know how to follow through with it and kind of get it out in the world.
For sure. So yes, the easiest thing to do to apply to Shark Tank is go to abc.com, click on apply, and then that's it. All you're going to do is you're going to fill out a very short form asking questions that are similar to what you see on the show. You can't get anything wrong because everything's about you and your company. You'll hit submit, and then you're going to sit and wait and hope that we give you a call. We will be casting between now and the end of July. So there's quite a few months in between, but we certainly want to get everyone in as soon as possible.
And how long does the process take? I mean, is it a multi-step kind of process?
Yeah, it is definitely a multi-step process. We don't necessarily tag each thing as a step per se, but it is lengthy. There's a lot of due diligence that we have to do, and I'll make sure that everyone, checks certain things and everything. So it is lengthy. There's paperwork and there's videos and there's rehearsals, but it's all to prep the entrepreneurs so that they can go in and hopefully land a deal with one of our sharks.
Well, let's talk about then the types of companies or entrepreneurs that the show is ultimately looking for, that you're looking for when casting.
So we're looking for entrepreneurs that are across the board. If you have at least a working prototype, or maybe you've been in business and around selling for a couple of years, we want you and everyone in between. If you have an idea, it might be a little too early, but certainly you can always apply and see. You never know. Every year we bring in new entrepreneurs. But yeah, basically, if you have at least a working prototype and you need an investment to bring your business or product to the next step, whatever that next step might be for you, certainly give it a try and apply, and we'll see what happens.
What advice do you have then for someone who is, I'm like on board, I'm going to do this, but they want to stand out? What advice do you have?
Obviously, it's a little challenging to stand out over an online form, but there's 4 tips that I give everyone to stand out. The first is let us know how you're different and unique from any competitors that might be out there. The second is to know your numbers. Don't worry, though, if you don't have numbers, it's not a deal breaker. Don't listen to Mr. Wonderful all the time. And then obviously we want to get to know about you and your company and your backstory, because a lot of our entrepreneurs have a journey of how they ended up creating this business or product. And we want to hear about that because we like to celebrate it. And the last thing, which is probably the most challenging to portray online on a form, is your passion and your energy. But certainly try, and hopefully you'll get that phone call.
Talk about the benefits that this has for a company or an entrepreneur to be picked by one of the sharks.
I think at this point, everyone knows the Shark Tank effect, if you will. But if an entrepreneur gets a deal with a shark, it's huge, obviously. Not only for the capital injection that goes into the business, but you get the backing of a shark and their entire team to help bring your business and propel you to that next level. And our sharks have been doing this for 15 years now, obviously much longer outside of the show.
Yeah.
So with all of their experience and connections, it really is like hitting light speed.
Thank you so much for joining us, Mindy. And give us that website one more time where people can go to apply.
It's abc.com/shows. Click on apply.
Good luck to everyone out there. And if you'd like to see this interview again, just head to our website at firstcoastliving.net.